Sanders.
Thank you, Chuck. And let me just agree with a lot of what Chuck said and what Debbie said and Ron said, and I suspect what Sheldon will say. A word on Eli Lilly. I think, as Ron just indicated, the American people are sick and tired of being treated like chumps and paying by far the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. I recall a couple of years ago, I went from Detroit, Michigan with a busload of people, Debbie, to Windsor, Ontario. It's about an hour trip, I think. And the people there who are diabetics were able to purchase insulin products for 1/10 the price than they were paying in Michigan or the United States of America. The American people are saying at a time when pharmaceutical profits are soaring, we're not going to continue to pay the highest prices in the world. So what Ron said is right. Now is the time for the American people to come together. I look forward to working with Ron and Chuck and others to tell the entire pharmaceutical industry, stop ripping off the American people. Insulin is a good start. We now have Eli Lilly lowering prices. The other two producers of insulin are going to lower their prices. We need legislation to make sure that that is enforced by law, but it is not just insulin. We're going to take on the industry and stop their outrageous greed. Second of all, we live in a moment in history where we have more income and wealth inequality than any time, ever. Billionaire class is doing phenomenally well. Middle class is shrinking. You've got millions and millions of people struggling to put food on the table. And our Republican colleagues come along and they say, well, the rich are getting richer. What do you think we should be doing? Why not? Let's give them massive tax breaks. Elderly people are struggling. Half of the older workers in America have nothing saved for retirement. Well, what should we do to them? Hey, I got a great idea. Why don't we cut Social Security? We're the only major country on earth not to guarantee health care to every man, woman, and child is a human right. 85 million are uninsured or underinsured. Well, how do we deal with the health care crisis? I got another brilliant idea. Let's cut Medicare. Let's cut Medicaid. So on all of these issues, the Republican proposal is moving us in exactly the wrong direction. The time now is to stand up to the people who have the wealth and the power and represent the needs of the working class and middle class, not the opposite. And I look forward to working with my colleagues to do just that.